Hello and welcome to the Bob Box. Swiss robots aren't something you come across in robotic combat that often at all. So a snake bite at once being from Switzerland is a bit of an oddity. So the grey round wedgy crusher stood out a bit from the nationality standpoint, but it drew immediate comparisons to Razer because it was a crusher. It had a large number of holes in it to keep the weight down, much like Razer actually. Though the holes in Snakebite weren't just in the crusher itself, but also in the armour. It also had some significant parts of armour missing. Behind the wedges there was nothing there, and parts of the back armour weren't there either. So it was a bit vulnerable on that standpoint. Snakebite made its debut in Robot Wars Extreme Series 2 in the European Championships, drawing Grammar Tornado, which brought a scoop to the party, not the anti-crusher frame this time. Snakebite did not get off to the world's greatest start, getting shoved into a wall by Tornado. During the club Snakebite, Tornado followed this up by taking Snakebite to dead metal. As soon as Snakebite escaped, Tornado sent Snakebite straight back to the house robot. In fact, sent Snakebite a couple more, back to dead metal a couple more times. And after escaping dead metal, for what Snakebite probably hoped was the last time, Tornado sent Snakebite to Mr. Psycho, because why not change things up? Variety is the spice of life after all. Dead metal still hovered though, but Snakebite, as a result of being with Mr. Psycho, just got hammered for its trouble. Tornado left Snakebite to the non-existent mercies of Mr. Psycho and Dead Metal, where it got run over, died, counted out, and Tornado pitted them. But even then, Snakebite wasn't safe from the house robots as Mr. Psycho came along and hammered Snakebite one last time for good measure. Oh, and side note for Jonathan, in the part of Switzerland that Snakebite's team are from, they speak Swiss German. Swiss in itself is not a language, there's various different languages spoken in Switzerland, and Swiss German is known for not being particularly easy to understand. Next up for Snakebite was the World Championships, where in the qualifiers, Snakebite met horizontal spinner and turtle-based bot Terra Turtle. Well, of course it's turtle-based, it's Terra Turtle. Both robots had a hard time finding an angle of attack until Terra Turtle hit Snakebite on the rear end and tried to actually get at Snakebite's hydraulics. It turned around and ended up in Snakebite's grip instead. Oops. Terra Turtle gained a fair few holes. Snakebite opened the pit and dumped Terra Turtle in. So that got Snakebite through to the World Championships as the Swiss representative. In the first round proper, Snakebite faced Dutch vertical spinner Pulverizer and South African grabber Crustacean, the crabbot. Yes, I'm getting flashbacks to when Waffle Iron faced a crab and it didn't end too well for Waffle Iron. Crustacean opened the pit at once and found itself targeted by Pulverizer. The two had quite a battle while Snakebite did nothing. So Snakebite, because it wasn't actually moving, got counted out. It was only after a tussle with Dead Metal when Snakebite finally woke up, but it was already too late. It was out. Snakebite tried to go after Pulverizer which was futile. But as time ran out and the judges were called in, Snakebite was actually trapped in a robot sandwich with crustacean and dead metal. It's not a good place to be, in a sandwich with a robot crab and dead metal. Crustacean ended up going through. Snakebite was a non-factor in the judges' decision because it took so long to move. It took too long to move, in fact. Snakebite had potential. It had the weaponry, but it did not have the speed. And whilst, it had a win to its name, and there's no shame in losing Tornado, the World Championship match is a real disappointment. What caused them to stop moving altogether, we may never know. Or to not move until it was too late, we may never know. And what would have happened had Snakebite been fully functional throughout the fight, we'll never know either. Maybe it would have been closer than it ended up being. And it was pretty close as is between Pulverized and Crustacean. Anyway, this has been the last episode of 2022. So, how does one start off 2023? In style? With a robot that had title for its name? Or even a title? A grand finalist? Semi-finalist? How far will our next subject go? Well, the slip was partially unfolded, and what I hope you like ball-based robots, because for the first episode of 2023 we have got Tauron. Until next week, Alison244 out.